Every woman carries a story of strength, a story of growth, a story of becoming. And sometimes, what you wear can reflect exactly who you are becoming. These caps are more than an accessory. They carry a powerful symbol of feminine transformation, intuition, and divine guidance. A reminder that your wisdom is sacred, your journey is protected, and your voice matters. This symbol represents inner knowledge, spiritual guidance, protection, empowerment. It speaks without words. I trust myself. I honor my path. I walk in purpose. Whether you're healing, growing, manifesting, or simply choosing yourself, this cap becomes your daily reminder. You are guided. You are protected. You are powerful. Click the link and choose the message that speaks to your soul. Step into your power. Wear your truth. Click the link to get yours today.
Hey, everybody. Another beautiful day in the garden. And I wanted to show you how things are progressing since the last time. You see, everything is looking pretty good. Even the little seedlings that I planted the last time, look at them. They're getting healthy and big. I think that looks like parsley, looks like tomatoes, and looks like peppers. See, so, I'm doing my own thing. I'm not trying to go by the rule because I want to see what really grows out here. Okay. And my other plants are budding. These will be getting ready to bloom soon. And now my blueberry bush, it did go through some changes, as you see. That storm that we had, that snowstorm, almost killed it, but it didn't. You see that it's pretty hardy. It's coming back, and it's got some leaves up here. So I may have a few blueberries, but maybe next year, if the weather isn't so bad, then I can bring it back to life. So I didn't lose that much. These plants are so hardy, I don't think anything can kill them because they do come back every year. And I'll tell you something else that comes back every year in this garden, and it's peppermint. This right here, this peppermint, it smells it smells so good. Um, it doesn't look like anything, but see, they're coming back. And um, this peppermint, I started it in my garden 20 years ago, and it almost over flooded the garden. So I picked a lot of it out and I put it in that pot, and it just keeps coming back. So anytime I want to have a nice smell in certain areas of the garden, especially, in the sitting areas, then I'll pull a piece of that peppermint, stick it in the ground so it'll grow and it'll be fragrant in that area. So I really love it. Um, I've been taking some plants. My roses are trying to come back. And, my plants, I'm looking for my plants to do better because I was able to cut down some trees. And I'll show you again what happened over here. I had 5 trees cut down. I don't know if you can see, but it's going to open up this side of my garden so I can get some sunlight back here in this seating area. And, I do just like to come back here and just relax because I can sit back here, and as you can see, I can look over the entire garden by just sitting back here. All right. So it's still a lot to do, and I usually spend the whole summer out here, but I do love the spring because the spring, the weather is nice and cool. It's not super hot yet, and the plants really do better in this climate than when it gets super hot, because then plants can get a little stressed out uh, when it's just too hot. And here where I am, uh, it's seasonal. So we don't have a lot of super hot days. Of course, this summer I would welcome it because, I am a sun worshiper and I love the sun. Now, these plants, I brought them inside for the winter. I want you to see these plants right here. I brought them inside and I just brought them out. I'll bring them out and just use them to decorate around and to enjoy uh, the the warm months. But they did well in the house. Look, they didn't die. They grew right in the house. And in my home, I don't have a lot of sunlight, but those do very well. Now, this right here, I purchased a plant, and I don't know if you can see what this is. And if you know what it is, let me know what it is. Um, it just started growing. And so it was a little thing last year. And so I put it in this pot to bring it over here. So I don't know uh, if any of you know what it is. Let me know. Is it a tree? Because if it gets bigger, I'll just put it in the ground. Well, I also wanted you to see the seedlings that I started that I showed you in the last video. Look at this. Look how big they're getting. Now, these are either squash or melons. And let me see what this is. This is eggplant. So let's see how they make it. I put this on it because I just put them out here. And I just put a little protector on it, until they can get healthy and strong. I believe when they come out here in the wind that they can get a lot stronger, especially if it's a nice day. So again, you live and learn. Now here, it looks like a bee has already pollinated 2 of these flowers. Now, the thing about this strawberry has been with me for a long time. And I don't know where I purchased it, but it survives the winter. It's come back every year, and I really haven't taken care of it like I should. But this year I am. That's why that's why it's looking so well. I fertilized it. I changed the soil and put it in this so it can grow by itself. And it's already looking great. So we might have some strawberries and a few blueberries, especially if the birds let us have it. Now, I've always had to compete with the birds when that blueberry bush was full of blueberries, but it's not that many now, so we'll see. And plus, don't forget, look up here. This is the apple tree, and it's doing well, and the squirrels love it. All right, now let me show you the seeds that I got. Go a place where you can see them good. All right, my seedlings are doing great. And what I decided to do was to purchase this, the premium heirloom seeds. These are, you get 100 non-GMO, non-hybrid seeds. And this is what I planted in my garden. And I'm telling you, already I'm pleased with it because now I started these seeds inside in one of those little trays that you put them in. I don't know if I showed you, but they were in the little trays with the little cups. And I started them in March. It was still cold. And I just had like a little heating mat I put them on. And then when they sprouted, then I thought when the weather got warm, I brought them outside. Now, when I brought them outside, I started putting little plastic cups on top of them, clear cups, just to make a greenhouse effect. Because coming from the inside outside, I don't want them to get shocked by the change of environment. So I put the little cups on them, and they seem to be doing quite well. I'm happy with it. But those of you all need to get one of these. This is a must, and I'll tell you why. The things that they're doing to our food, you need to try to grow your own food if you can. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try to see what'll grow in my yard that I don't have to go to the supermarket and try to find if it's organic. Is it true organic? Is it full of pesticides or whatever? If you grow it at your own house, then you have control over it. Now you're gonna love this bank because when you go and you buy your vegetables or plants at the at the store, a lot of times it won't come back. You don't get any seeds out of it. You can't regrow it. You have to buy it every year. These you don't. These produce seeds. So you can use the seed or use the plant to replant it or whatever. So I'm going to love it. And as we go along, I'm going to show you just how they do. And I want to show you what it looks like. You get a lot of stuff in here. You get plant vitamins. Now, I think I bought 2 different things, so that doesn't, but it all comes in a big old thing like this. And you get, and when you get this, you get packs of seeds. Packs of seeds, people. No matter what's coming down the pike, you want to be ready. You don't want to be hanging out there and don't know what to do, don't have no food to eat or whatever. Look, if you have seeds, you can plant your own food. You understand? If you got seeds, if you got good seeds, you can plant your own food and you won't have to starve. And you plant in the summer, you put it away and eat off of it all winter. People, come on. Learn to take care of yourself and not depend on others to do it. And the way that things operate today, they want you to depend on them, but they're doing things with the food, putting vaccines in the food and things like that to try to keep you under control. Get yourself this. Everybody should have one of these, if not 2 of these heirloom seeds where you can always grow your own vegetables. And even if you have a very small spot, I'm in like a corner lot. I was blessed, a townhouse. So I do have a little land out here. Now, I made my garden more of a relaxing place and all of that. But I do have dirtware in pots. And so I just stuck my little seeds in the pots, let them grow up with the plants. Okay, we're going to see what that looks like and how that works. So stay with me and I'll keep you updated on how the garden is doing and how it's looking. I still need to do a lot of cleanup out here. I'm going to be working out here all summer. And that's what I do. Every summer, I come out here and I add something new to the garden. Just something new, something to enjoy. So when you come out here, it's not the same old stagnant thing all the time. It's enjoyable. And I'm telling you, you bring your little music out here. Of course, I got music piped out here. But, I'll bring my little boom box out here with me while I'm working. And I have my little one. Come here, Peanut. Come and say hello. Come here. Come here. Well, he don't want to. He's out here just playing, but he absolutely loves the garden. And one last thing before I go, I wanted to tell you I'm so happy. Last year when I had the big dog here, I bought this fence because he kind of wrecked my garden. See this fence right here? Can you see it? It keeps even my little dog. Let me get over here to see if you can see it better. You see it? I put it all around the perimeter of my garden because I have a cat too. I have a cat too, and I have fish. So I don't. If you have animals, you have to excuse me. I'm trying to show you, but the camera's all over the place. But I wanted to show you this fence. This is very easy. It comes apart very easy. It comes together very easy. I did it myself. I didn't need to hire a man to come out here to put this fence up. But this will save your garden if you have pets. You don't want your pets in your garden digging wells and digging up your nice little plants and things. And since I got this fence, even my little one, there he is. You see him? He's running all around. Even my little one cannot go through this fence. And he's a toy. He's a toy poodle. So this fence really saved me a lot. So I just wanted to let you know a few tips that I use in my garden. And I'm very happy with the way that it looks. I'm very happy with the results. And you can get a kind of a panoramic view of what's going on out here. And this is just the early spring. So I'll show you more as we come together. And I thank you for joining me today. Thank you for supporting this channel. And I look forward to seeing you next time.